Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully, you've got your lunch ready, your sandwich, coffee, soup, whatever it might be. I'm just going through what I think I'm going to want in that order. I really appreciate you all taking the time today to learn a little bit more about Okta and also how it can actually help you save money and also save time, especially in your service desk teams, which is very close to my heart as I do head up the support team over here at Somerford. I'll just go ahead and share my screen with you and hopefully you're able to see that okay. Just let me know if you can't. And today's going to be a little brief 20-minute webinar where we're basically going to discuss the topic of password resets and self-service options. Now, it's been estimated that the average password reset costs around £54. And you can imagine if you multiply that by how many your team may complete in a month, that can add up to an awful lot of money that could have been put elsewhere. Now, with Okta, it's a great way to deliver more control back to end users of their own passwords, their own account, and self-service options, which I'll go through later on today, but also to maintain the security policies and your security posture across all of your users, applications, devices, and different kind of platforms there as well. Now, this is because Okta is really focused on becoming the foundation for secure connections between pretty much anyone and anything now, whether that's employees and applications on a day-to-day basis, remote workers on mobile devices gaining access into the business's applications, partners and portals or services that they might use, and also, of course, your customers and the products that they might use on a day-to-day basis. Pretty much anyone and anything can be connected using Okta. Now, Okta Identity Cloud is made up of different modules, so you only have to purchase the ones that you want and also the ones that you'll find value from. Now, the main ones that we'll be going through today and that will be used to do a self-service or kind of more self-service options would be Universal Directory, Lifecycle Management, and Single Sign-On. I also recommend with these three is the added extra of the adaptive MFA. And this is just because, as I'll show you later on, Okta's adaptive multi-factor is one of the best and so flexible and has so many different options in terms of policies, whether those are based on device type, application, session time, or even just the application that they're accessing. And you can even use network zones or geographic locations to ask for extra factors. Now, all of these are hosted on the industry's most reliable and secure cloud that really delivers value for your IT teams because we focus on reducing your IT costs and hopefully reducing those number of £54 password resets. And we really focus on reducing IT costs and enhancing security, creating that IT transformation, and also delivering value for developers by allowing them to focus on what they do best, on building those integrations, on creating web, SaaS, or mobile apps, and increasing the business's revenue through these products and services, but also being able to enhance their security posture and deliver a secure and easy way to manage their customer or employee identity just by using our wealth of SDKs. Now, as I said, it's all hosted on the industry's most reliable and secure platform, and we've been attested so many times, I would say more than you can shake a stick at, SOC 2 Type 2, ISO 27001, ISO 27018, and of course CSA Star, HIPAA, and FedRAMP for any US businesses on. Now, the way that we integrate into your infrastructure is extremely lightweight and easy. We use software agents, which we call our Active Directory agents, and we deploy them onto your Active Directory servers. It literally takes about 20 minutes to install and sync your users, and then you can hook those Active Directory profiles into any end user application accounts, or even into other AD services or any other directories that you have as well. Now, Okta has been most reliable identity as a platform service. We actually publish all of our figures on okta.com/trust, so definitely something to check out and see all of our little green dots. We never take you offline for any upgrades, and we're really redundant and scalable to promote a always on service. So let me jump into the demo here now. I know that we don't have too long to go through it today. And as you can see, I'm just in a Okta org already. Now, Okta does have desktop SSO, which is great if you have Windows devices or anything like that. And we can also offer server access, almost acting as a web access firewall with our OAG agent, which is called Okta Access Gateway. Now, I'm just going to hop into my demo portal here. And as you can see, I've been prompted for an extra factor, and this is because, as I said, we're working from home given the pandemic. So I'm just going to push the code to my phone. It's now going to ask me to accept it on my device, and it's also going to use my Face ID to verify this, or if you have a biometric finger scanner, then you can use that as well on iPhone and Android devices. Now I'm straight into all of my applications, and we can hook into so many different apps with different protocols such as SAML, ADFS, or even using things like WSFed. And we can always do your standard kind of password injection using secure web authentication. Now, what I think really helps with delivering back better value for end users is really the fact that you can do self-service password resets and also control a lot of the personal settings for a user themselves. So here, as you can see, I can update my name, location, mobile number, email, and also set up extra factors here, which again delivers more options back to the end user. Just jumping back to my portal here, you can also send out little messages to your users, which is really useful, especially if you're doing anything like taking an application down or maybe updating it, upgrading it. That's a great way to just give them a heads up rather than a group email, which often can be put to the back. Now I'm going to actually jump into our Okta org here just to actually show you, if I sign out, the self-service options that you can have. And here we have all of our self-service options, so you can reset your own password. We can go ahead and unlock our account. And all of these will be using our extra factor, as in our multi-factor authentication, whether that's a token, a hard token, a soft token, a text message, or even just a security question. And then once I've signed back in, I can have everything updated. And again, you can see that I can update any of my personal settings as well. Now, when I normally talk about password resets or self-service options, people always assume that that just means in Okta itself. But with a lot of applications that we have automated provisioning for, we can actually update passwords that side. And for Active Directory, we can actually do the lockout and unlock them in Active Directory or update their password in Active Directory as well. So it's not just in Okta, it can be in Active Directory or any other directory services that you're using, like LDAP, or if you're using something like Workday and doing HR as a master or having that as your master kind of location, then that's another way that we can reset also. So I know that might have been a little bit of a baptism of fire, so to speak, into Okta, self-service password reset options, and all of the different great features that you can deliver out to end users. And I know it might have been too much to take in while you were scoffing your sandwich there. But I just wanted to invite you to our other events that we have. And if you did want to, we actually have a whole host of Okta workshops and webinars that you are more than welcome to come along to. And our next workshops, we have an Okta Workflows one on the 18th of February and on the 18th of March, a advanced server access one. Webinar-wise, we have a whole host of other Okta webinars as well, and I would love for you to join me on those. And if you would like to organise a one-on-one demonstration, then we're more than happy to offer that for you as well. Just let me know, and I'll pop my email address in the chat now as well, just in case you do want to give me a email. More than happy to organise that for anyone on today, or anybody listening to the recording. Just give me a message, and we can always get you booked in just for a little bit more hands-on demonstration. And also, I can show you any other specific features that you might want to go through, aside than the great kind of self-service password options there. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've learned a little bit more about Okta and how it can really save you a little bit of money on your service desk teams, and also deliver them a lot of value and keep your security across the board. If you do have any questions, again, please don't hesitate to let me know. And I hope that I'll either see you on a one-on-one demo or maybe on another webinar or workshop in the future. Thank you so much and take care.